Welcome in, everybody. I did it again. The microphone was not mute, was muted, and I'm over here trying to talk. It's really hard to stop playing the music from the old Batman games because I hear them and I'm like, I really want to keep. I wanted to let that last song finish to the end, but I was like, you know what, we got a stream to start. But welcome in, everybody. We're getting a little jump start on our December stream, which is going to be Batman. I figured it would have been easier to do this today instead of Silent Hill because I don't know how much of Silent Hill I have left. I think it's like 2 to 3 hours, they said. So we got quite a bit of ways to go on that. This one is just something I can play, chill with, and not really have to think about what I'm doing. It's just a game I can go through. Pretty simple, not have any trouble with it. But yes, we will be getting back to Silent Hill on Thursday. Actually, you know what? I'm not quite sure if Thursday stream is still going to happen this week. I will let you know. We got to take care of some stuff, but I will let you know just in case. It likely is going to happen. If I have to shift it, back 30 minutes, fine, or something like that. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so we're playing through Arkham Asylum today. This was the first game in the Arkham series, released in 2009 originally. I remember when they first showed the trailer. What's up, Ivan or Igor? How you doing today? Sorry. How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody had a good, Thanksgiving holiday and everything too. Um, so originally released in 2009, they first showed the trailer in 2008 when it was attached to the Dark Knight DVDs and Blu-rays and all that. Actually, DVD more than anything because Blu-rays did not have trailers and upcoming here's what's coming soon on them. You just, at least as far as I know, you just pop them in and they start right away. Not like VHS tapes and DVDs where they had the previews of what's to come. And then probably 2 months later, I mean, no joke, 2 months or 3 months after this game came out at the Video Game Awards on Spike TV, they announced a new Batman game, and it was this one. By then, everybody had completed the game and everything, and we're just like, what the heck was that? And we didn't know what it was called. It just showed the Batman logo. That was it. Found out later it was Arkham City, and what a hell of a game that was. Oof, we'll get to that one soon. But for now, let's get into some Batman Arkham Asylum. Oops. Hold on. Wrong thing. Okay. Alrighty then. Here we go. Turn on the music. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I haven't played through this game since 2017 was the last time I played it. I'm gonna lower this just a tiny bit more because it's a little bit loud. Let's see. That's good. I never played Return to Arkham Asylum, so this stream will be fun. Surprise to me. Yeah, so you haven't played Arkham at all, or are you just talking about you haven't played the game, like the remaster and everything? I'm not deleting that 2017 save because that's I'm gonna go through and clean up some stuff and get the trophies. I'm not gonna do the trophies on stream. The Riddler trophies and stuff, they're kind of a pain and I don't feel like doing it. So let's make this a little bit brighter so you guys can see. Subtitles on. Continue. Here we go. And as always, I won't talk during cutscenes and everything. Story heavy games, I try not to talk too much during them. Well, you're gonna enjoy these games. I'm not gonna play them back to back because Arkham City and Arkham Asylum take quite a bit of time to get through. They're very open world.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Holmes!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
Still sad.
Commissioner Gordon here.
Kevin Conroy got
He's,
passed away.
waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Can you hear it okay though? If not, let me know. I'll turn it up just a little bit.
Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
I want him securely locked away this time.
Look at all this new security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
So real quick, the frame rates might dip a little bit. That's just the game itself. And I don't know if y'all heard it, but the audio kind of got a little choppy there. So that's just, if it happens, it's just due to the game itself. So there's some minor glitches that happen in this one.
Scan initialized.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal.
Channel red light. Multiple prohibited items.
I want you to search the gear.
It's not the patient. It's
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, bat snacks.
Bad snacks.
scan screen on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there.
Mark Hamill is probably the best voice for
There'll
this.
be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time,
Tell y'all something in a minute.
tick tock. Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Keep behind me. Okay, it's clear.
Hello, new patient. This is Quincy Shaw, Warden of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
Speaking of Marvel, yeah, DC's always been darker with their stuff. Unless you're watching Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, where it's just neon all over. But speaking of Marvel, I'm definitely going to play through some Marvel games.
The state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours.
Gee, I wonder who did that.
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
He's all yours. Get him out of here. He's good. Get the door open.
No, like, I'm planning some Marvel games. I really want to play through Spider-Man again. But maybe when it gets closer to the new game. And I also want to play through Guardians. Only thing with Guardians of the Galaxy is I got to do it in streamer mode because it's got a lot of licensed music in it. And to be honest, I really don't care if I don't hear the music. Like, I've already heard pretty much every song in that game, so it's fine with me. I'll play it in streamer mode. The only annoying thing is that it says streamer mode at the top. So It's just to avoid any, like, you know, licenses and claims and all that fun stuff. Hold on, I got something on my glasses that is bugging me. There we go. Not clean it later. So that's the only reason I probably won't do music in that one. Or I may not stream it at all. Avengers, though, I do want to stream that.
Psycho on the way.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Rocco boy! Is that you?
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. And rip you apart. Eat your bones.
That reminds me, I really need to get me some new
Okay,
shoes.
move up. Okay. How come they let Batman pass?
Whee! Great night for a party.
Not where you're going.
The night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their person.
What's he doing? Stay where you are. Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
What? Don't you trust me?
Nope.
Our guest has arrived.
Intensive treatment. Lower floors are now at level red alpha.
It's all good, Claire. You're not too late.
You're back. You killed 3 of my crew and you busted out.
How you doing today, though?
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Uh-oh.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
I'm doing good. Just getting through the week.
Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this party started.
Creepy how green his eyes are, though.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was gonna kill everyone in the room and send bunch of cartoons. But then, well, you know how I love a captive audience.
I kind of forgot how to play the game, so I'm trying to not get my butt handed to me.
Warming you up, Bats. Fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 752 years. Ding, 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 ding. It's round 2. Sorry, Bats. Gotta run. I got things to go this day.
Got him. Oh. Thought we had him. Almost. Almost. All right, I'm trying to remember how to do...
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here.
Nope, that's not what I was looking for.
Joker's in full control of the security gates.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden.
There we
Let him know
go.
what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't
There we
make
go.
promises you can't keep, Bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't
Alright.
want you to. Understand?
You run...
You think I'll let you run?
Always for the heroes. You looking bored watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
Well, that was easy.
You know it's a trap.
Of course it is.
Let's see, we got collectibles. Oh, can't really. Commissioner Gordon, story. Police Commissioner James W. Gordon dedicated his career to cleaning up the corruption in Gotham City, Police Department, a goal he has come a long way towards accomplishing. He has been equally tough on crime and is in pursuit of making Gotham City safe for all of its citizens. Gordon has forged an uneasy alliance with Gotham's other top crime fighter, the mysterious vigilante known as Batman. Real name James. We already did that. Oh my God, Tessa, welcome in. How you doing? Save for my beloved Mario games. This series is my all-time best experience. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. How you doing today? Good to see you. Me and her go way back. Hope you're having a good day so far. Speaking of Mario, did you watch the new trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out today? Attributes. We don't need to read all this stuff. We do not need to read all that. What's up, Ghostlight? How you doing today, man? I thought there was a damn thing in there. There's not. There's not. All right. Oh. That's where it is. Right here. Right here. I'm going to get what I can. I'm not going to go hunting for the trophies. I'm just going to get what I can because I don't want to, deal with it. Oh, my God. It looks so good. I'm excited for it, too. I happy cried a little bit because of the nostalgia for the series and everything. Just me playing it as a kid growing up. Character bios. We got Riddler now. Story with an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Enigma, is what he calls himself, is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals, concocting elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Enigma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. This is why I didn't read stuff out loud in high school, because I F up everything I'm saying. All right. Quincy Sharp has been running Arkham Asylum for the past 3 years and has dedicated his life to restoring to sanity the so-called supervillains that plague Gotham City. He is currently campaigning to become the next mayor of Gotham, which he mentioned earlier because it was going to mess up his mayoral stuff. To facilitate this campaign, he has instigated a stringent new security and experimental research policies at Arkham. All right. Joker. Real name. Nobody knows. It was Jack in the movies, but we don't consider that canon to this. An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood red lips. Something the chaotic nature of underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond the capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch nemesis, Batman. We all know how he became the Joker. I was very skeptical about the Mario movie, but I saw the trailer and it changed my mind. I really enjoyed the first trailer too. I enjoyed the first trailer, but this second one really, it sold me on this one. Back in the good old high school days. Yeah, and I still have, my wife did, I still have dreams that I'm in high school or I'm in college and I'm like failing a class or I'm taking a test that I haven't, for a class I haven't been to all semester. And the last time I had one, I told myself in the dream, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't real. I'm not in school anymore. I've graduated. I'm done. Why am I having this dream that I'm failing a class? Be right back and get my dinner. It's okay. Arkham City is not the best Arkham game. Which one would you say is the best one out of the 4? I'm going to say 4 because Arkham Origins still counts. Arkham Origins is still an awesome game. It gets a lot of flack, but I do still enjoy it. Let's see. Arkham. Oh, sorry. Story. I mean, we know Batman's story. When his parents were gunned down in front of him, young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of the criminal elements that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection, in addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology. Dressing as a bat to prey on criminals' fears, Batman fights crime with the aid of specialized gadgets and vehicles operating out, which we know is vehicles in Arkham Knight, operating out of his secret bat cave below Wayne Manor with his butler, Alfred. The hell is that? Oh. Arkham Asylum trumps any game in the series. I mean, I like Asylum. I like all of them, but Asylum is probably one of the ones that I like the most out of them because it's just not that massive of a game. When I eventually get to Arkham City and Arkham Origins and Arkham Knight, I know it's going to take me a million years to get through it because it's just that huge of a game. Knight, I really need to play through again. I've only played through it once, and I need to play through it again with all the costumes. I got to do all the DLCs and everything. I told myself I was going to wait for all the DLC, and I just never got around to it. I think the only one I played was Red Hood and Harley Quinn. That was it. You still have Color Guard Dreams? Yeah, no. I still have Marching Band Dreams, too, and I'm like, oh my god. So superhero game. You know, that's a tough choice for me, man, because I like both Batman and Spider-Man. Oh, I can't choose. They're equal. I like them both. If I had to really choose, though, I'd say Spider-Man was a little bit better for me, just because I'm such a huge fan of the character. But out of DC and Marvel, Spider-Man is the best Marvel game to me. Batman Arkham Asylum is the best DC game because they have not made really any good DC games. Gotham Knights has its moments. I likely won't play that on stream because I really don't feel like, unless they have a new game plus, I really don't feel like starting it over again. Like probably 30%. Not even that. I had to do a lot of stuff that I don't want to do again in the game. I'm hopping on Overwatch right now to play some rounds and finish the Battle Pass. I've never played Overwatch. Wait, it's Overwatch 2, right? Because I think, didn't Overwatch 1 get shut down? Oh, dude, I am so excited for Spider-Man 2 next year. Like I was saying earlier, I'm going to probably play that Spider-Man 1 to prepare for the new game. I really want to play through Guardians, but the fact that there's so much licensed music in it and that I have to basically play it in streamer mode is kind of like defeating the whole purpose of the game itself, which is the music. So it's just a matter of, do I want to or do I not? I mean, if you guys don't care, I will definitely play without the licensed music and stuff. But I'm also planning to probably go through Avengers also. And yes, Venom being in the game is awesome. I am so excited for that. We kind of had an idea that he was in it because of the first
Everywhere
game.
that madman goes, death is sure to follow.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Warning. Security breach in level B3. Warning. Security breach in level B2. Warning. Security breach in level B8.
Oh, come on.
Warning. Security breach in level
God, that's the most underrated game. Yes. Yes. Web of Shadows is the most underrated Spider-Man game. So many people talk about how great Shattered Dimensions was. As much as I love Shattered Dimensions, Web of Shadows is so damn underrated. I love Web of Shadows. Sorry, I got excited when you said that. The game is like the most. It is. We were just talking about that on Twitter the other day, how it is the most expensive well, it's even more expensive on PS3. I got it like right before it started going up in price. I think I still paid quite a bit for it. I think I paid like $30 for it on Amazon. I have it for 360 digital, and I have it physically on PS3. And I think the reason why those games are so expensive is because of the whole Activision doesn't have the license anymore, and you can't get them digital because they pulled them all from the stores. And I think I bought it digitally like long time before that even happened. Older Spider-Man games, especially 361s, are getting stupid expensive. And I'm gonna play those games on the channel too. So I'm gonna tell you guys real quick my plan for playthroughs, because y'all might have seen my post Sunday where I said I'm not gonna be posting them as much the rest of this year. I'm trying to bulk record all of them and then just edit them and throw them onto YouTube and upload them, each week. So it'll probably be going back to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of situation, where Monday's an episode, Wednesday's an episode, Friday's an episode. I want to get as much content recorded for them so that I can have everything going. And I'm probably going to do hour-long episodes. I won't do any more of those, hey, we're going to do level-based episodes, so level 1, level 2, level 3. No. We're going to combine them all into one, put chapters in, say chapter 1, this is this level, chapter 2, this is level, chapter 3, so on and so on and so on. Mark Hamill joke. I was going to talk about that real quick. Have you guys seen the Tim Curry Joker voice? There is a video on YouTube. I saw it the other day where they had Tim Curry doing the voice because he was the original Joker before they got Mark Hamill. He still sounds creepy, but I'm sorry. Mark Hamill's been the character for so long that I can't hear anybody else doing the character. And did you know Mark Hamill also did the voice for Wolverine in X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge, the video game on PS2, which is also being planned for a playthrough. So I got a lot of stuff planned. I just got to record it all. Thing is, I don't want to record one episode, edit it, jump in. I want to get it all at once. And like I've told you guys before, I'm going to be cutting the commentary from those. It's just easier for me. That way, I don't have to go through and cut out like, oh, I screwed up what I was saying or something. I don't have to go through and do that. I'm going to do intro, gameplay, outro. Simple as that. Leave all the commentary for the streams and the reviews and everything. Welcome back, Claire. Also, dude, I'm never getting rid of Web of Shadows. Goal is to collect every Spider-Man game on 360, but it will cost you. So the only Spider-Man game I am currently missing is the Amazing Spider-Man 1 that I want to play is Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 3 on 360 or PS3. I want it on either one of those systems. But I do have Spider-Man 1 and 2, or 1 on PlayStation 2, Spider-Man 1 and 2, movie Spider-Man on Xbox. I don't think I own any Spider-Man games on Xbox. I think the rest of them are PlayStation, except for those two on the original Xbox. I heard War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron are very underrated and very expensive these days. Again, licensed. Somebody asked, why are the licensed games getting so expensive? why do you think? The licenses ran out. You can't get them digitally, so why not? I mean, the only ones I don't think are getting that crazy are the James Bond games that I know of. I mean, I own the ones I have, so I'm not really looking for them.
Warning. Security breach in level B4.
Oracle, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free.
It's not that bad? Okay.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
Yeah, I just don't understand why
Security breach in level
the non-movie ones are so pricey. Sorry, we have a thing to look at. Oracle, sorry. The daughter of rewind. The daughter of Gotham City's police commissioner James W. Gordon. Barbara Gordon was forbidden by her overprotective father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took on the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for years. But that all ended when the Joker shot her through the spine in The Killing Joke. Paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair, Barbara adopted the new identity of Oracle and now aids the Dark Knight with her computer expertise, providing Batman with a constant stream of information in the field to aid his battle against crime. I didn't keep up too much with what was going on here, but in Arkham Knight, if I'm not mistaken, she's running around fighting crime and everything, so I don't know that part. That might have been before Golden Knight. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly cheap, but I'd rather pay $30 to $40 for Golden Knight than $100 to $200 for Silent Hill, any Silent Hill game. I know I've said that a gajillion times on the stream, but I'd rather pay $40 for a game than triple digits. I hear teeth. I hear teeth. I hear teeth. I hear teeth.
Hey, Batman, over here.
Yeah, in a minute. Now, who's excited for the Suicide Squad game that is being made by this same team? It's coming out next year now. I think it was supposed to come out this year, but then they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to push it back. Yeah, well, let's go talk to guy number 1 who asked for help. And then we'll talk to guy number 2 who asked for help. Oh. Door is unlocked. Sir? Sir? How do I talk to you? Do I not talk to you? N64 collecting is steadily going up in price. Yeah. I didn't tell y'all this, but the other day I was at a retro shop and I saw the most disgusting prices of retro games. Okay, so Sonic Adventure 1, they were asking $160 for it. Silent Hill 3, they were asking $170 for it. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is always expensive. I think they were asking for $200 for that. And then I looked at the N64 stuff, and they had Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man game on N64 for $40. I was like, that's reasonable. And then I look over, and I see Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition, $500. And I'm like, you guys are shitting me. But yeah, no, Dreamcast games getting pricey, Sega CD games, anything that's CD based that is an older
Thank God.
console is getting up there in price.
He's strapped in the chair. Saz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I see anything.
Also, I don't get why the old school survival horror games are expensive. Minus the select Resident Evil games. Even the common horror games cost $50 to $60. Most of the PlayStation 1 based games are just, they're dummy expensive.
That looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
I think it's partially due to the fact that people want to play those games now and they didn't get to play them when they first came out. Let's talk to the guard real quick.
Please, you've got to save him.
I'm trying. I want to talk to the freaking guard. Jeez Louise.
Oh,
that's all you gotta say is you gotta save him. I think it's because everybody wants to, like, when I hate to bring it up, but when 2020 happened, everybody turned to streaming. Everybody turned to retro gaming. Everybody started looking for these games, and people were like, hey, you know what? If I could sell these games for a dumb amount of money, somebody will buy it for that dumb amount of money. And so they just started charging more for the games for some reason. I mean, I get it. People needed money. They needed to, you know, feed their families and stuff, but still, like, jeez. It, honestly, man, it did not start getting that bad until 2020. That's when it started to get real bad, because before that, you could find some of these games for pretty decent prices. The only game I can tell you of that was still pretty expensive was Symphony of the Night. That game was always stupid expensive when I saw it, and mainly the Black Label game. It was always like $50 to $70. What's up, Brandon? How you doing today, man? That's what I was trying to do.
Should be able to support my weight if I grapple up to them.
And bye-bye, Zaz.
Zaz is down, but not for long. Got to get close.
Pushed him in the... Well, you know... Oh, wow. Oh. Woo. Oh.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you. 1 second, B-Man.
Yeah, dude. I'll talk about that in just a minute.
I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharpie's never been happier. In case
Exactly,
you
Tessa.
figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Rest in peace, Kevin.
But no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
You know what made me play this game again in 2017? Well, with this...
Batman, you picking this up?
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
I was watching Prison Break in 2017. I was watching the whole series, and it made me want to go play this game again.
Trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
Oops. Remember Silent Hill 2018? Found Silent Hill 2 and 3 for $19, $20 on PS2. Then got them. Yeah, dude. When I was working at GameStop, I saw all the Silent Hill games that I didn't have, which was 3, 4, Origins, and Shattered Memories. $10 each. This was about 10 years ago, and I didn't buy them. Well, I bought Silent Hill 3, and I played it. I got it on PS2, and then I sold it because I was like, I don't really like this game as much as I thought I was. And then I found out that it was connected to Silent Hill 1. So when I got the HD collection, which I still have, I was happy to have it. Yeah, a lot of people, they talk about how crappy the HD collection is, but that's...
He just ripped the vent off the wall.
That is all I have. Did I miss anything? No. That's all I have. Is the HD collection. I have a physical copy of Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 1 on PlayStation 1 and 2. Because I got them when they were cheap. And those are the two games that I enjoyed the most. And really, Silent Hill was not a series that I went back to a lot when I was younger.
I'm patching you into the guard radio feed.
Steve, more Blackgate prisoners. By the boiler. Who's that behind them? Oh my god, it's Joker. He's free! How'd he break out?
Sorry, feed's down. Comms are up and down like crazy. It's not good. I'll keep trying.
Not like Resident Evil, where I went back and just played every single game in that series. Always had fun with them. Silent Hill I enjoyed, but as we've said before on the other streams, it's very easy to get lost in that game, and I just never took the time to memorize the game because there's just so much to do in it. But let's see, you also said you go back to your retro store and see Silent Hill 4 tucked away in the glass cabinet marked up at $80. Dude, that's... Yeah, it's expensive, but it's still better than what people are asking for online. Oh! I would pay 80 for Silent Hill. I just won't pay over 100 for it. That's my deal. But 80 is still a lot. Even if PS, yeah, despite all I'm selling in the millions to be the greatest hits lineup. That's why Capcom needs to just either give us a HD like collection or something, or drop them on the PlayStation Plus. I guarantee you, if Konami and Capcom dropped Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, Castlevania, Resident Evil, like the rest of the Resident Evil games on the PlayStation Plus, people would not be leaving that service. They would be staying there. But good old Jim Ryan. Good old Jim Ryan doesn't care about us retro fans.
Warning, decontamination. Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
Try. You talking about like
They're all dying in there.
oh, you're talking about like mobile phones. Yeah, I haven't played the Symphony of the Night version, but I hear it runs pretty well on mobile phones. I don't know. Capcom is weird sometimes. They're like, we'll do it if we feel like it.
This isn't a simple escape attempt.
I mean, how long did it take them to give us a Resident Evil 2 remake? And they said for years, oh, it's not going to happen. It's just, the game was perfect the way it is. But I enjoyed the remake. Was it better than the original?
You're gonna be fine. No. Stay here.
Absolutely not. So, I think I've told you all the story of how I got Symphony of the Night. Oh, jeez! Completely! Sorry, was that loud?
Just hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't. I'm gonna fall.
Hold on, Steve. God, you gotta help me with everything, Steve.
I'm going.
Can't do anything for yourself.
Batman, the extraction system. Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room.
Guess it's that thing over there. So, I've bought Symphony of the Night. Go to sleep. Sorry, that's for YouTube Shorts later. So originally I bought Symphony of the Night at Blockbuster Video. I know, I'm bringing it up again, Blockbuster Video. Hang on a second. Oop.
There's the extractor control point. A well-aimed batarang should power it up.
Well, Batman, we've already figured that out, thank you. I bought Symphony of the Night at Blockbuster when they were getting rid of all their PlayStation games. Because they were making room for GameCube. This was 2001, so they were making room for GameCube stuff.
Attention. Decontamination room access is now permitted.
Go, Batman!
They were getting rid of all of them, and Symphony of the Night was probably the last copy they had. It was scratched to hell. Still worked, though, but the music would cut out, you know, every now and then. And, I gotta sneeze. So I bought it, and it ran pretty well, but I was just a little upset that the game it was scratched and didn't run very well with the music and everything. The music would literally cut off in the middle of the game. And you've unlocked Wayne Tech upgrade. Good. I'm gonna get myself more armor. So, you know, I bought it, played it, And then I didn't play it for a couple years because every time I would, the music would just cut off. And I was like, I don't want to play this game. It's not fun with the music cutting out every 5 minutes. And the only way to fix it would be to, like, I think open the PlayStation and then close it again or something, which was not the way I wanted to play the game.
I saw what you did in there, Batman. You did good.
So then they released it for Xbox 360 Arcade, which I think you just mentioned that. No. Oh. So, Konami does have Castlevania Symphony of the Night is on Game Pass. No, it's available on Series X and Xbox One because it's from the 360. It's also available on PS4 when you got to pay for them. They're not on Game Pass or PlayStation Plus or anything. So that's where I got the second version of it, which was 360. Played it, played the hell out of it, and then I got the Chronicles on PSP, which again had Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I had it mobile, and then I was at a Comic-Con. Oh, before the Comic-Con, I bought the Greatest Hits edition from a retro shop for $20. I was like, okay, it's not bad, $20. But again, the game itself was always expensive, and this store was like, Greatest Hits, we're not going to charge, that much for the Greatest Hits version, because they would charge more for the Black Label games. Like, Einhander was $50, and I bought it right off of a trade that they got in, so that's pretty cool. But I bought it at a Comic-Con for $20 because the cosplayer was selling it. I said, hey, how much for that? And she wasn't at the table where her boyfriend goes, $20. I said, all right, here you go, $20. Let's do this. And that was in 2017, I think. And the game has just gone up in price since then. It's just ridiculous.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet. He's a big one.
I forgot, you gotta have him hit a wall. Ooh, not that. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm really trying to not get my ass handed to me here. Come on, you big ugly bastard. You son of a gun. Come on, dude. Oh. I guess that's... Oh, yeah, that's the end of the fight. Okay.
Well, expected, wasn't it? Oh well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all. Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
Yeah, Tessa, I think I had a little trouble with the first one too, because I'm like, how am I supposed to defeat this guy? And I realized you gotta have him, well, the other ones you gotta have him hit the wall and kind of knock himself out or whatever.
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Where are you, though? Oh.
Batman, I'm over here.
Because you know Batman doesn't kill.
It came out of nowhere. I dragged Jerry in here. Powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell.
Honestly, man, I think Sony does all that for
Something's wrong here.
the purpose of selling consoles.
Having a little trouble up there?
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
Nope, in the next
There's
game, though.
no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to give a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
Officer who?
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
The transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
You know, this game is very, very Metroidvania when you really think about it. Okay. Yeah, isn't Jim Ryan, like, complaining about Call of Duty being exclusive? Oh! I'm also playing some Call of Duty playthroughs for the older games, like Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and then probably Modern Warfare 1 and 2 on the newer ones. Really, any Call of Duty that took place in World War II is the one that I'm going to record. There's a lot of them I don't care for.
Batman, what's happening?
Joker's escaped.
Maybe
He
Black
sealed
Ops
himself
1.
off. He's got your father.
Dad.
Don't worry, I'm getting him back.
Okay, I know, but...
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
If PlayStation was smarter, they would compete and make a better shooter for PlayStation. Like maybe... Dude, now you're talking. They need to revive Killzone and Resistance. Bring those back. But again, they don't give a damn about the older games. If they did, we'd have another Siphon Filter game. Konami cared about game. Wait, we are getting a new Silent Hill game. What am I talking about? But if Sony really cared about their older stuff, we'd get a new Siphon Filter. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been suspended. Wow, for drinking on the job. Didn't we just see him drinking like earlier in this game? Drinking out of a flask. Regularly holds poker evenings in the guard rooms. Frank is desperate to be the top dog at Arkham. He fails to recognize that he is considered untrustworthy and generally disliked. Yeah, he's kind of an ass. Oh, we forgot. Oh, here's Victor Zsasz. A true sociopath, Zsasz grew up in the life of ease, but nonetheless became a serial killer. Indiscriminate in his prey, body count is the only thing that matters to Zsasz. He takes pleasure in arranging the corpses of his victims in lifelike poses before carving a mark for each of his victims into his own body. He is saving a special spot for the Batman. This sounds like the dude from the last season of American Horror Story. Has anybody watched Gotham? I did not see the last season. I can't remember which one I didn't see. I may have to start the whole damn show again, but I probably won't. Wasn't this competition thing the reason why Sega versus Nintendo thing is so popular back in the day? Exactly. Yep. Sega and Nintendo, and a lot of people will tell you they will say, "Oh, there was never a console war for me." It wasn't really about the fans doing the console war. It was the companies. It was Sega and Nintendo that were causing the console war. I didn't care who had a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis. I didn't care who had a Nintendo. I had all three systems. My friends had all three systems. We did not care. We're like, whatever. We'll go You come over here, we'll play some games. I'll go over there, we'll play some games. We didn't care. Nobody gave a shit. Even when PlayStation and Nintendo 64 were out, nobody really cared. Xbox and PS2, kind of. I had some beef with one of my friends about that. He would get games before I would, and I was like, you know what? You think you're so great because you got Splinter Cell and yeah. But it didn't get real bad until I'd say 360 PS3 era. Because I had a friend and he's still very diehard Xbox. He told me one time, you need to sell your PS3. And I said, why? And he goes, because there's no games for it. And I'm like, well, I was playing Uncharted the other day. What are you talking about? There's no games. All right. At Arkham Asylum, psychiatrist assigned to... Oh, an Arkham Asylum psychiatrist assigned to treat the Joker, Dr. Harleen Quinzel, instead became obsessively fixated on her patient, believing herself to be in love with him. She helped him escape confinement and took it on her own criminal identity as Harley Quinn. She was created only for the cartoon, and then she became super popular, if anybody didn't know that. As Harley Quinn, Quinn is a violent and unpredictable felon whose only motivation beyond general mayhem is achieving the Joker's approval, but he treats her like crap. Because of his cruel and mercurial nature, this in some ways makes her just another one of his victims. I bit. Oh, that's the word I was looking for earlier. A very dangerous one. Sony doesn't want to try and make their games. They want to be lazy and just stay on top. Yeah, they just want to steal everything. When Nintendo makes something, Sega makes something. Yeah, basically, Sega does what Nintendo don't. When Sega... Oh, wait, did I go through twice? Huh. I guess I did. Oh, interesting. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I'm soaking it all in. I like having it. This is the kind of chats I like. It gets things going, and this is why I post these engagement things on Twitter, just so I can see, you know, what everybody's thoughts are on the subject, you know? If they get mad, they get mad. Let them. That's what I say. Let them get mad. Oh, we are going the right way. Oh, hold on. It's in here.
Oh, me and Frankie go way back. I got him out of the spot
There's nothing in there.
bother a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man to be clubbed to the ground, just the man to ask.
See me? Yeah, he never saw it coming.
Loser. In the face. He's all smiling. I have a confession. Last Batman. Hey, Claire. I was playing the Batman Sega Genesis music right before the stream started. Brian Dunlop, welcome in. I'm not sure what the... I'm not sure. We got a devil face and a frowny face. Is that for Joker? Oop, going the wrong way.
Warning, intensive treatment.
Hello, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
Level red alpha. All transport links are temporarily disabled.
If I was a developer for Capcom, I'd go back to their old catalog, find a game the fans want back, and revive that series. Don't know why game companies don't listen to the fans, because they don't care. Like Dino Crisis Remake would sell a lot. I would go back and tell them, look, give us the original Dino Crisis 3 that you had planned. Give us that one. Or release Dino Crisis 3 on modern console so I can play it as a guilty pleasure. The game sucks, but I do enjoy it for what it tried to do, I guess. I don't know. The game sucks. Oh, let him get mad? Okay, yeah. I was confused. I was like, wait, what's with all the mad faces? Yeah, no, let him get mad. Let him be angry.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells. I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate something in that room.
Detective mode.
Exactly.
Hey, there we go. There's old
Bowles dropped his flask.
Flasky Flask.
Sloppy. Let's see. I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere. Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Resident Evil Remake was a GameCube exclusive, and it got ported to every system in 2015. How the flip? Oh. So, I mean, I think, honestly, if they ported it to Game Pass, I really wouldn't care. I'd still play it because I have the Series X and everything. But it was supposed to be on PlayStation. It was supposed to be on PS2. I forget. I think the reason why they canceled it was because, man, it wasn't because the game did poorly. They didn't think the PS2 could run it or something like that, so they canceled the PS2 version. Dino Crisis 3 could have been such an awesome game. If they just waited, I understand why they scrapped the original. If they had just waited a few years, and given us it, and just said, hey, we're going to scrap it for a couple years and bring it back after everything had gone away, when we know the story of what happened, it could have been awesome. Hey, sister, welcome in. How you doing today? No worries, no worries. So I'm catching up with you guys. Wish Capcom would bring all their old games back with just updated graphics, but keep the original game intact. Something like what they did with the PS1 classics on PS5 with Resident Evil. That game looks good. It's running on a modern console. Graphics are slightly updated. I mean, don't do a full-on remaster like Crash Bandicoot, which is okay-ish. Ooh, hold on.
Unreliable. How did Joker get... Be quiet. What's going on?
B-Man. Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
Bye. So I'm catching up with you guys
Gordon
real
was
quick.
taken up to the surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them, I'll need to do this the old-fashioned way.
I mean, I think that at the end of the day, it's still a Capcom game for Dino Crisis 3. I don't know what the restrictions were for the GameCube games, but they somehow got them all on other consoles. Like Shinji Mikami said, "Hey, Resident Evil 4 is only going to be on GameCube. It will never be on any other console. If it is, I will..." He basically said he'll chop his head off. And what happened? 4 months later, it released on... 6 months later, it released on PlayStation.
Who else?
I told him he's a monster. They should fry him.
Calm down. I'll stop him.
Yeah, and the thing with Onimusha, I know I've said it before, they could do the remasters of 2 and 3 and Dawn of Dreams, but there's a lot of licensing that's going on with those games. Like, they had trouble getting the first one remastered because of the music. I was reading up on it, and they said the reason they couldn't do it was because the music had to be, you know, not redone. Well, they made new music for it. They did all that, but there was something to do with... Did I go the right way? With the original music, and the original composer and everything was like, no, absolutely not. You can't use my music. See, back then with... again, I'm not sure what was what was up with it. I think Nintendo had some kind of exclusivity rights on the remake for a while, so that's why it was only on GameCube for so long. But back then, remember, that's when people were like, if I want to play this game, I gotta have this system. They gave you and pretty much made a reason for you to buy the GameCube, and for the longest time, it was locked on Nintendo systems. Now, speaking of Dino Crisis 3 and everything, one game that I know of that likely will never leave Nintendo is Twin Snakes. I think that is partially because Silicon Knights is no longer around. They're done. They're gone. And it's really also up to Nintendo, because that was published by Nintendo, developed by Silicon Knights, and they were at the end, no, I wouldn't say they were mostly Nintendo, because they did Two Human, and that was Xbox. But it's supposed to be on N64. Oh, am I going the right direction?
Category 1 patients should remain where they are.
I think I went the wrong way. I think I'm confused. No, like I said, I think Nintendo was like, hey, we'll give you lots of money. They threw a bag of money at Capcom and said, we'll put our game on, or we'll put your game on our system. Because I think it might have, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was supposed to be on PlayStation. And somehow it ended up on Nintendo. There we go. Is this the way out?
Warning. Arkham Intensive Treatment is at Code Red Alpha.
Yeah, Twin Snakes is insane. I bought it for $40 in 2014, and I'm seeing some of the prices for it now. Somebody was selling it for $200. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What is wrong with you people? I don't know about Bayonetta 2 and 3. I think that's locked on Nintendo also, because that's the whole reason it went to Nintendo, because people didn't buy. The first one didn't do well enough for them to say, hey, we're going to make a second one. And when they did, it went to Wii U, and people were pissed about it. They're like, well, you should have bought the first one. You should have played the first one. The same thing happened with Days Gone. Everybody's like, this game's awesome. Why aren't we getting a second one? And one of the developers goes, if you want a second one, why didn't you play the first one when it came out? You know, because it didn't sell very well. And then when it hit PC, it sold pretty well. Let me go up a bit. Could PS2 handle RE2? Oh, I already answered that one. Yes, RIP Kevin Conroy, indeed. Twin Snakes is the outlier in the Metal Gear Solid series, since the series is pretty reasonable to collect for, since MGS2 is like $4. MGS2 is so cheap. I have the Legacy collection with all of them on it, so I got rid of my PS2 copies, though I kind of do want them again. I want the PS2 copy of 2 and 3, because I do have a physical copy of Metal Gear Solid 1. I think they have Dolphin emulators for most GameCube games, including Twin Snakes. Yeah, I have Twin Snakes. I just got to hook up the Wii to play it, and it's a pain in the ass to hook that thing up. MGS3 is around $10. Yeah, MGS3, they're both very cheap, and you can get them on Xbox 360. What? Come on.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
That's the voice of Gandalf and all the Lego. That voice actor is actually in a bunch of Lego games. See, I never played Police Knots or Snatcher. But again, I never had a Sega CD. Take that, times 5.
Batman.
Getting a PS2 very cheap.
Any sign of
Which
Not
one's
yet,
slim
but I'm
or
getting close.
classic?
Harley Quinn tried to slow me down. Dropped an elevator on me.
Ooh.
Did it work?
Nope.
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
Yeah, Snatcher's insane. I bet you had it been on the Sega Genesis Classic or Mini, the Genesis Mini 2, I probably would have bought one, but I really don't care enough for the mini consoles anymore to get the mini, especially how they did it. You had to import it from Japan. I didn't like that. Oh!
You don't have to. Right. I don't have to. I just want to. Okay, boss says no one gets past. And any moves, shoot it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do that method when I absolutely need to, but a lot of times I try to do original hardware when I can. Because sometimes you'll probably see that my older games, they look a little grainy because I'm actually streaming off of the original system. And I've had people tell me you can't stream off of older systems. Yes, you can. If you have the right tools, you can. And I forget where it was, but somebody said retro gaming is emulation. And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, it's not. Oh!
Control the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen.
Angry?
The direct approach is suicide. I need to be smart.
I saw a thing on Instagram. Somebody went to Japan and they went to a retro shop and bought a bunch of Pokemon games for like 20 bucks each. And I'm like, well, hey, you know. Yeah. Everything's in X-ray mode. You can see their skeletons just cracking and getting whooped. Yeah, I played a game that was in Japanese once, and it was one of those PS3 games. I think it was Sonic Fighters or Aero Fighters, the Japanese version. I couldn't tell. I was like, I don't know what this is even saying here, and I don't know how to... All I know is push this button to start my game. Yeah, the Japanese versions of Silent Hill are pretty cheap. But I think somebody said one of them is actually in English. Like there's an English translation for it. I mean, I collect games, retro games for fun. Really, the whole reason I started this channel was because I wanted to... And the reason I started getting more heavy into retro collecting the last few years is because I wanted to play all these games on my channel. Like, I had a laundry list of games sitting on my shelf, and back then it was just for collecting purposes. And then when I started doing the YouTube channel, I was like, you know what? I can play all of these games on the channel. So really, it was because I want to stream them and play them. But I can't because people were wanting to charge stupid amounts of money for them. What do you think, Batman? Do you think that's crazy? Would you,
No problem, boss.
Would you,
The Arkham Asylum never stood a chance.
Well, good.
justice for
Rodent is on his way.
retro gamers?
You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand me? Oh, look who it is.
I was gonna say, how can Joker not see him?
He is burning. I suppose I better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you need a Japanese console to play those? Yeah, I'm very jealous of your collection too, Claire. I've got very little. I'm looking at my pop collection. I see my one Resident Evil pop right there that I have, which is the liquor. For me, the Batman series, I was actually planning to play it on Xbox, to get some achievements and stuff. And I, for some reason, made all my tags and everything for PlayStation, so I was like, I guess I'm playing the PlayStation version. But I originally started this on Xbox.
Like taking candy from a baby.
I mean, like I told you guys, I've been collecting for the last, like, 10 plus years. I mean, small collection is still a collection, man. It's still a collection. Some people will probably tell you, oh, there's not a collection. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many games you have. It is still a collection. Kick him in the face.
Just a man who likes to dress up as a bat. It really is a bit scary.
There's some items down there for me to get. Sir?
Man down! Man down!
No, no man down. You're just clumsy. Ooh! Oh, he punched him right in the nuts.
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy?
Harleen Quinzel?
Call me Harley. Everyone does.
I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I'll warn you right now. These are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor.
They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
Oh, I sold some games because I was a dumb idiot too. And I'm like, why? But I was able to find a lot of the games I sold again pretty decently, like pretty decent price. The only ones I kept were the Resident Evil games and the Dino Crisis games, and then Castlevania because I couldn't sell it. I couldn't sell it. It didn't have the instruction manual, so nobody would take it. Oh, for crying out loud.
Don't be scared, boy. He's just like you and me. Just crazier. I mean, if anyone deserves to be locked up, it's him.
You're mine. I'll find you and kill you.
Oh no, I can't hang upside down. Yet. Well, shoot. Hands down, best console play series on Beyond Dead Serious Wii U with the gamepad. I think, wasn't that Arkham? I think Arkham City was the only one that was on Wii U. And also earlier, Brian Dunlap, you mentioned that the HD version of Resident Evil Remake did not go to Wii U, and I think that's because the Wii U was already pretty much dead at that point. I think probably because the old Mega Man games were, like, pretty easy to find out. Like, they weren't a limited quantity like some of the... And that's another reason why some of these games are going up, is because they were very limited in their release, like limited prints or something. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, no, dude. I really wish I hadn't sold some games. Like, I had X-Files Resistor Serve, and I really wanted to play it again. But it's just... It's expensive. It's like $80. Gamepad became AR when he went into detective mode. Yes, I did play a little bit of the game on the Wii U, which is pretty fun, but the Wii U itself is not a console that I really care to play much of. Only when I'm gonna play like say like Donkey Kong 64 or the Metroid games that are on there, because they're not on the Switch yet. I'm really hoping one day we get those Game Boy games on Switch, guys. Yeah, the Mega Man Collection surprised. I was surprised how cheap it was still, because I bought it brand new when it came out for $50, and it's still pretty decent. I was like, well, okay. Let's try this again. Kick him in the face. Or punch him in the kneecap. That works too.
They were just like family. How could you? I think I'm going to cry.
Mega Man X is a pretty awesome series. I mean, the people who didn't like 7 or 8, personally, I did not like 6. I have played all the other ones. I did play 7, I played 7, not really 8. And I can see where people didn't like it, but I originally did not play it when it came out, because I think by that point I was like, I don't want to play a 3D Mega Man X. I want to play 2D graphics and everything. So I never played X7 or 8.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
And he's been poisoned. But yeah, Mega Man X 7 and 8, I have no gripes about them. They're games. Had I originally played them, I might not like them.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
Have you gotten the Legacy Collection of Mega Man X? I think it has both of them included in it. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait. Oh, it's right there. It's Quincy Sharp. Ah, you son of a gun. There you go.
So you did it. Well done. I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
I've heard some horror stories about those Pokemon games right now, and how they're kind of a mess. But I've never played Pokemon. I can't really say for sure.
Can you solve them all? Will you find all my trophies? Are you ready to give up?
Yeah, sorry, Edward. We're not looking for all your damn trophies. Not today. Not today, Junior. I did it once in the Xbox. I'm not doing it again.
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead.
The commish?
They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
I never had the Mega Man Zero games on GBA, but I do have the collection on 3DS. I'm sorry, DS, and then they released it for the Legacy Collection on. I actually have it twice. I have it on Switch and PS4 because I wanted trophies and I wanted to play it on the go. So I have the Legacy Collection for Mega Man Zero on PS4 and 3 and Switch. I'll play it on the channel. I just don't know what version I want to play. Probably the one with the trophies. Are you talking about... Oh, Igor, are you talking about the facial models in this game? So many old consoles that still work, it would be pointless for me to start emulating. Yeah, I still got my Genesis that works. I still got my SNES that works. I have the adapters for them so that if I want to use modern controllers, I can. But I don't think I would ever stream any of those consoles. I think that would be more of a... Let me just record the gameplay, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to hook them up. Unless... And like all the main big SNES and Genesis games that I would want to play on a stream are available on modern consoles. Yeah, I see what you mean, man. This game was released in like 2009, so they weren't crazy with the animations yet.
Apologize for this interruption to our regular broadcast. Jack Ryder is live from the Gotham Bay area with some breaking news.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We are getting reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island. 2 minutes ago, Joker broadcast to all news channels this chilling message.
Greetings, Gotham. This is the voice of your new master. Oh, hang on.
You don't know jack about Gotham. Tune in. Ha ha ha, so funny. Hey, no, I'm not going to read character bios anymore. It takes too long. Unless I really want to. We'll take a little bit of time to read it later. Did we miss anything or no? Most of the facial animations in this were mainly for the main characters like Batman, Harley Quinn, Joker, Gordon, all of those guys. Only emulate for stupidly expensive games like Rule of Rose. Rule of Rose is a PS1 game, right? Or a PS2 game? And totally hear you there, man. Einhander is another game that is dummy expensive, and I probably would emulate that one. But it's such a hard freaking game that I'm like, you know what? Screw this game. Honestly, Little Samson is perfectly playable on an emulator that you don't need to pay $1 million. What? Is it really $1 million, or you just guesstimating on that one? Oh, you do not. Oh, wow, it really is. Holy shit. That's insane. Another game I never heard about until, I mean, within the last 10 years was Haunting Ground. Never knew that game existed, but people love it, and it's expensive. It is one of those that is expensive. 1K, holy shit. Why? What system is it on? Wow, I lost track of time, and I didn't realize we're like an hour and a half into this. They said this game's about 12 hours, I think, to complete, so we're probably going to be working on this for a bit. I mean, 1994 NES game. Yeah, they weren't really making NES games. They weren't really making NES games in 94. I mean, they had some. Like Jurassic Park came out in 93.
Sorry, sir, but you can't come in this way. It's locked down.
Where does the door lead?
It led to the old pump station. Warden Sharp had it closed down soon after he arrived. Said it was a security risk.
Fine. Yes, Tessa, this game graphically looks amazing, and then Arkham City is going to be like over there somewhere. Arkham Knight is over there somewhere too. That does not look pretty at all. But yeah, for a time, the game looked great, and I figured when I get to Arkham
Of course you found that one easy. You were supposed to.
City, I'm probably going to use a different costume. Like, I'll probably, if it'll let me, I don't know if the game will let you. I think that one you had to choose a costume at the beginning, and that was it. But when we get to Arkham Knight, I'm using the Michael Keaton costume. Going through with that one. Maybe. I might switch around. Okay, where are we supposed to go? Because I'm all lost. Rescue Commissioner Gordon. I think he's inside. Batmobile sensor alert.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
Well, correction, bad EA games aren't supposed to be over $10. Good EA games, yeah, they cost a little more still. Like the Simpsons game, I think is still pretty up there in price. But again, that's a licensed game, so that I can understand. Just said something about something in the thing in the what? Where's my Batmobile? Where? Oh. Through that door. Get out of my way. I did see Die Hard Vendetta on GameCube the other day, and that was like $20. Shadow of the Damned. I really need to get back into that game. I played about half of it, and I just stopped. I don't think I was enjoying it very much at the time. Now I go back and play games that I wasn't enjoying prior to now, and I'm like, oh, these games actually are pretty fun. I don't know if we're going to get a new Battlefront because they're currently working on, as far as I know, EA lost their license to Star Wars games. Batman, what you doing? Where you going? Yeah, I mean, Switch games I usually buy brand new. Or if they're on sale. Speaking of, I just got a Switch game Black Friday, and I got 2 games from GameStop that haven't shipped yet. They say on the website preparing for shipment, but my PS5 controller shipped and got delivered already. Got no notification for it. Where the hell are my games at is what I'm wondering. So I gotta call them and find out. If I don't get it by the end of the week, I'm gonna be like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff, guys? I love my Switch too. I think I was first in line to get the Switch when it released at GameStop. And I got like the first or second copy of it, or second edition of it.
I can't believe it. They killed Jackson.
Yeah, I really want a Stream Deck, but yeah, they're pricey.
Now.
Alright, Goon Squad. Oh, Jesus. You jerkwads. No, definitely not. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was about $40 when I bought it. And I saw it the other day for about 30. So yeah, I mean, to me, honestly, a cheap game is anything that's affordable. So anything that's $5 to $30 to $40, $50. If I can afford it in that price range, I'm fine with it. If it's more than that, it's got to be something that I absolutely really want. Unless it's in the triple digits, then we ain't happening. Hey guys, you want to get off my car?
He's here!
Oh, you. Yeah, that OG Xbox emulation is pretty tough.
Trunk of the Batmobile.
But somebody's working on it. Somebody on Twitter I saw is working on it. Explosive gel can be used to destroy structural weaknesses around Arkham. Well, we saw a bunch of those already.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle.
My car!
We need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
A clue? Oh! What the heck?
Strange. This is Gordon's pipe.
Uncle Jonathan's corncob pipe!
There's no way he'd leave it.
Anybody's ever seen Anchorman?
Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he looks.
Yeah, their third-party games are dummy expensive.
Oracle, I found
Xbox.
a pipe. It has your father's initials carved on it.
It was a birthday gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara. The security doors are locked. I'm going to have to find another way around to get back on Gordon's trail.
Now, I'm planning to play Gears of War, the Gears of War series, but I wanted to ask y'all, would you rather see it on a stream or just a playthrough? I mean, I can do either one, to be honest. How does he not get hurt by that? He's standing right there when it goes, kaboom! Upgrade available. Can I upgrade? Up. Go back. Other way. I can't upgrade anything. Shoot. Darn. Darn shoot. Damn. See, I hate these Riddler riddles. I just don't want to look for them. Games aren't a kick. I mean, I probably won't. Yeah, they are tough, but I don't know if I'll suffer that badly. That's one I refuse to play on hard mode again. Just because I did it once. I'm like, this game's ridiculous. I could probably complete them in like 2 streams, though. Alright, guys, don't mind if I do. Haha, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine. Haha, get it? Duplex! Oh, almost. I kind of want to play Half-Life 1 and 2 also, but I'll probably do the console versions. I just don't like hooking up my laptop to play the Steam version. Where are we going next? Oh, we're following the pipe walk. We're still going. Halo's another one that's tough. I played Halo 2 on Legendary. Couldn't even get past the first goddamn level. So I gave up. I said nope. Well, we're happy to have you here, sister. No. Sorry. PS2, Half-Life 1, Xbox, Half-Life 2. Oh, we got a goon squad up there that needs to be taken out. This needs to be taken out.
No tobacco here. Gordon was taken in a different direction.
No
I
wacky
need to go
tobacco.
search for him.
Ooh, a wall I can blow up. Can I get there? Let's blow it up! I hate that, dude. I hate when people are like, oh, like, I told y'all when I went to the retro shop and I asked the guy, how much, how often do you get Silent Hill? And he's like, oh, we just got one and sold it for $250. I'm like, that's stupid. Why would you be happy about that?
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
Dude, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I think the most I've seen Metal Gear Solid go for is like $40. Anything over here? Anything over here? Am I still in detective mode? Holy crap, I am. See, something I didn't like about Arkham Knight also was the amount of collectibles. It was like GTA Vice City. No. Vice City. So you got GTA 3, Arkham Asylum. You got Vice City, Arkham City. And then you got San Andreas, Arkham Knight, which is just so many collectibles.
I warn you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you.
He's an idiot.
He is an idiot.
Yeah, he's a funny Joker. And if you look at the cat in here, he's behind the wall. Sounds like they're coming from over there. They can't hear. Say hello.
I'm the Thunder Boy. I make thunders.
You're the Thunder Cat. He's a Thunder Cat. Literally, he makes thunder on the green screen.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, oh, he sounds pissed. That was not the cat. That was a squeaky toy that she stepped on. But he did meow. No, like you can get the Legacy Collection on PS3 for pretty cheap. Like, I think it's $20 on Amazon. And it comes with the only problem is it's only on PS3. But it does come with a copy of Metal Gear Solid 1 digital, so you just put in the digital code and you got the game. What are you punching at, Batman? Oh!
Is he okay? Okay, buddy.
Don't forget.
You hit like an old man.
He is a tuxedo cat. One of the reasons we kept him was because he reminded me of my cat that had to be put down about 10 years ago. Well, it wasn't by choice. He got sick and we had to, so he reminds me of him. But he's got a little mustache, if y'all didn't see that. And then his sister's at my parents' house. She's also a tuxedo cat. One time I asked the guy at Retro Game Store why a copy of Twilight Princess costs $90. He said it's popular in a smuggish way. Wow, yeah, see, assholes. Assholes. Like, if it was popular, it'd be cheaper, right? Like, the retro shop I go to, they told me one time they hate selling the Silent Hill games for as much as they're selling them for, but their manager makes them because everybody else online is selling them for that much. No, you gotta be kidding me. I got Metroid Prime Trilogy. That's one of the only reasons I still have the Wii U hooked up, is because of the Metroid Prime Trilogy. I want to play it. You know, I very well could play Metroid Prime on my Wii. I don't really care to play 2 or 3. I want to play Metroid Prime 1 with regular controls, not that motion shit that they have in the other two. Ah, they are. You're right. That's true.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
Over here.
Shut up!
Ah, you crazy bitch.
Hmm?
Harley! What's he doing here? It's too early!
I'm sorry, Puddin'. Don't be angry with me. Mwah!
Go, you little minx. I can never stay mad at you.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way. Bye-bye now.
This way's blocked. Better search outside for another way in.
Ah! Okay, that's fine. Like, retro game store, stop basing their prices on. Yes. I've heard stories of people going to retro shops and getting a bunch of games, and then they go up to the counter and they look up the prices online and raise the price right there at the counter. That's bullshit. That is just absolute crap when people do that. I've never had it happen to me personally, because the stores that I go to, actually the one retro shop that I used to go to, they were pretty cool with me, and they would actually discount some games for me or give me stuff for free, like an expansion pack for Nintendo 64, because I bought an N64 and I was like, oh man, I need an expansion pack. And a dude hands me an expansion pack. He goes, shh, don't say anything. I was like, okay. I won't. I know you're here somewhere, doorway. Where, oh, where can you be? Is it?
Remember, I'm watching all of you. Wherever you are, even you.
Is what? Hey, yo, what you doing?
That was one of the easy ones.
I'm pretty sure I was using the thing. Ooh, we got an upgrade. Let's upgrade something. Yeah, Silent Hill is not worth that much money. What is this? Special combat takedown. Ooh, what does that do? Let's go with that. Okay, where is this freaking wall that I need to destroy? It's here somewhere. Maybe it's on this. There it is. There it is. I knew you were here somewhere, hiding from me. And kablooey! Nope. Kablooey!
I don't know about you, but I'm
Really, I didn't know that.
You guys just make it look too easy. Like you're not even trying. Which is not what I pay you to do. Find everyone.
I think a lot of times they do it just because they can get more money out of people. But, again, I'm not stupid enough to spend triple digits on a game.
Search every inch of the medical building. I need it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can.
Why would Batman be hiding in a trash can?
Then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die.
Happy gas. Is it like the laughing gas, the goofy gas they put you on when you're going to the dentist? Am I going the right way? I feel like I missed something. Oh, there's a drop down right there. What's over on this side? There's got to be a trophy here somewhere. I knew it. I knew it. Honestly, man, I'd rather work at a retro shop than go back to GameStop. That was a horrible experience. A lot of people would come in and they'd say, oh, it must be awesome to talk about games all day. I said, no, that's literally the opposite of what we do here. We push numbers and force people to get... I hated doing that. Force people to pre-order and get the Pro card. That was so... sometimes I wouldn't even ask for it. I'm like, I'm not even going to bother this person. If I knew they weren't going to be intrigued by it, I wouldn't ask. I would just say, you know what, I'm not going to bother this person. If they were there a lot, I would ask them. But they were always like, oh, you got to put... My district manager used to say, it's like going to the doctor's office. I'm like, this is nothing like a doctor's office, sir. This is completely different. This is a game store. Doctor's office, they do tell you what you need in order to, you know, not get sick. GameStop is not a doctor's office. We do not need to tell them that they need this card or to pre-order something just to survive, you know? No. Go away.
Shut it. Get down there with the others. Move it.
Okay, I hear you. I'm going.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
There's got to be another trophy here somewhere. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I do like the Pro membership card and everything. Because it does give me a $5 coupon every month. But I really don't shop there enough now to even warrant having it. I remember when I was working there. Oh yeah, it's bad sometimes. Like, I worked with somebody at one of them, and she was a manager, and I was getting ready to, when we were closing up, and she goes, all right, so what are you pre-ordering today? I said, nothing. And she goes, let's Killer Crocs thing. She goes, you got to pre-order something when you work with me. I said, I sure as hell absolutely do not have to pre-order anything under you. So no, I won't. And then she threatened to cut my hours. I said, I don't care. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, come on. Am I in the wrong spot here? I just want to take these guys out. Ooh, Riddler trophy. Gotcha. I'm stuck on something. What the? Ooh, more teeth. More teeths. Oh, shit. God. I remember when GameStop was just a website. Like, I went into software, etc. to buy something, and they told me to check out their website and say GameStop. I was like, what the hell is this? And they were slowly taking over.
Found someone. Over here.
Until eventually, they only had EB Games to compete with, and then they bought them out, and that was it. For here, at least. They're still in Canada, I think. Kick him in the face. Oh, what the hell? When do I get the inverted takedown?
He disappeared. Man down, man down. Is anyone gonna help me?
I don't recall where that, there it was. I was like, where's that last chattering teeth? Teeps. It's here somewhere, but I got it. Scoot, 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 scoot. Just a little bit more. Oh, come on, you jerk. And done. You can always tell when it's the last one because he does that move.
No? I seem to have a pile of wounded henchmen. Medical attention.
The room's clear. You're safe now.
You're over there. Just gonna glide on over to this side. There we go.
Batman!
Doctor!
I don't know what happened. One minute we were doing our evening
Ooh, that makes me
rounds,
dizzy.
and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
Batman saved us. I never really believed he existed.
Okay?
Weren't we still rescuing Gordon?
Batman saved us.
Oh, can't save from here? Is that my last check? That's probably my last checkpoint. Let's find out. Yeah, GameStop does that. They need their gutted copy of their display case or something, so they... Well, no, if it was the last one on the wall, they should have given you the case. They shouldn't have given you a generic game case from there. What? Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Get off of me.
Oh, for crying out loud. We gotta do that again? Alright, you know what? I'm not doing it today. This is the end of the stream. Because we're at the 2-hour mark. I think that's a good stopping point. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in today. I really had a lot of fun chatting with y'all. We got plenty of things to look up here. I did want to say we just hit 900 subs today, so we're gonna be doing we're gonna do the celebration stream in January. I'm just gonna combine it with Metal Gear Solid, so we'll make that the 900 stream or 900 celebration stream. But yeah, we're getting close to that end goal. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's a used copy of GTA 4 back in 2018. So then, yeah, they should have just given you the main box art, not that generic case crap. I don't know. They're weird. I try not to buy used games from them because of that reason. I bought Spider-Man Edge of Time online, and they sent me a crappy bullshit generic case. I was so mad. Thankfully, I was able to find a replacement cover and just, did it there. Actually, one time I bought 007 Legends, and they didn't have a generic case, but they said the other store across the street had one. So I went there and I said, hey, because they didn't have the game at the other store. And the guy goes, I said, hey, they said at the other store you had a case that I could have. He's like, oh, sure, here you go. He just gave it to me. I was like, oh, cool, awesome. But Good night, everybody. Like I said, Thursday's still up in the air. We've got to take care of some stuff, possibly, so there might not be a stream. I promise Silent Hill is going to be finished. If not this week, then next week for sure, next Thursday. So for right now, Batman's gonna be Tuesdays, and then Silent Hill will be Thursdays, and then when we finish that, I'll be doing Batman on both days. So yeah, thank you guys. We will catch y'all again. Yeah, we definitely could rant a lot more on Twitter. I could go on all day about this stuff. But I will see you guys again next time. Don't forget, there's gonna be a new YouTube short tomorrow. I'm working on another review. It's gonna be going live soonish. I just gotta edit it and put it together and everything. Well, it's recorded. I just have to slap it all together. It's gonna be similar to how that Resident Evil one was, where I, played music from the series in between the videos and stuff. But yeah, that is about it. That's all I have. If you didn't check out my short today, it's gonna be all God of War Ragnarok shorts this week. I'm kind of wanting to play the original God of War games, but due to the nature of some scenes in that game, I'm not entirely sure I want to play it on here, but I will play 2018 instead. Yeah, that's all I got for today, and I'll see you guys next time.